So I thought I would share a quick configuration tip on Arch Linux here, and that is to enable parallel downloading, or how to enable parallel downloading. So if we were to do a sudo pacman syu, okay, I don't have any updates, which kind of sucks, but anyway, by default, Arch Linux will set itself up to download packages sequentially, right? So first package downloads, second, third, so on, right? It does not do it in parallel. So to enable this, we just open our pacman.conf file located here in this path. And we don't really have to scroll very far, right? But we can see there's this configuration here, this line, and it's commented out by default, but we just have to remove that and add how many packages we want to download simultaneously. Nowadays, most internet providers are pretty good, so parallel downloads should not be too stressful, right, on most internet connections. So for me personally, I go with 5. I guess you can go with 10, 15, but I'm assuming that after a certain number of packages, an ISP will probably set some limitation or not be too happy with that. So, but anyway, for the average person, I'd say 5 to 10 is pretty good. So anyway, once we've got that, we just Control X or however, whatever text editor you use, just save that, and we can rerun our syu command. Now, the reason why you would do this is because Arch Linux is rolling, so updates are always coming in. It's not like Debian or one of those derivatives of Debian where updates are kind of slow. So for us here on a rolling distribution, this is nice because you don't have a 150 megabyte package holding back your other updates, which may be like 3 megabytes, something crazy like that. And it actually happens too, right? Where you'll have some big package holding back the entire update. And some people would say this is a drawback of Arch Linux, right? That you have to constantly update. But this is the nature of being on current software, right? It allows you, this is what I think is the most powerful thing, is that it allows you to use new hardware, right? If you're on Debian using new hardware, I'm not too sure if you're going to be having the best experience, right? But if you're on a rolling distribution, having new hardware is a lot easier, right? And for gaming and things like that, this is very important, right? Imagine you got some nice new NVIDIA graphics card or some new AMD or even Intel, right? And you need some new drivers, but you can't get that on Debian yet for whatever reason, right? It's not ready yet, it's not prepared yet. But on Arch Linux, it can be done a lot faster. So this isn't to say, that Debian is bad or, Ubuntu is bad or anything like that. It's just to say they have different strengths, right? Newer hardware, probably Arch Linux. Older hardware, Debian is probably better. But even on old hardware, Arch Linux is actually kind of fine too. I haven't really had one of those uh, nightmare experiences using it on any piece of hardware. But anyway, if you appreciate the content, you like the fat fluffy red hamster, the Rin wallpaper, please give a like and a sub.